Okay, up to the next question. In your opinion, do you think anyone can be rich? In
Do I
Singapore's context, let's put in Singapore, just Singapore's context.
do I think anyone can be rich? Singapore
Yeah,
context, okay.
yeah.
I think any context is fine lah. I think
Hmm. Okay,
absolutely,
also can. Okay.
anyone can become rich. Although I agree that, you know, everyone's starting point may be different, right? Because maybe your background better, your family status, whatever, more
Mm,
connections, whatever lah. But I believe yes, anyone
mm.
can become rich if you, I think very important, you need to learn the power of value lah, right?
Power
Because
of value. Okay.
if you have, to me, I think if you have something valuable that the people around you can consume, or even the market
Mm,
can consume, whether that be a service or product or even ideas for your boss, right? If you're an employee, so
mm,
if you can create that value, and others will consume it in return for money, and this really
mm,
also boils down to being very 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 good, or even the best at what you do or specialize in, because you do not
mm,
want to be okay at everything, but not the best at
mm,
something, right? So I think you have to work to be crazy good at something, and offer something that is hard for people to say no at the end of the day. And naturally,
mm,
you'll get a lot of returns, even more than the value you offer, right? And if someone does this well enough and on a scale large enough, I believe that honestly this can lead to good money lah, and make people rich by whatever means that they define as rich, right? But of
mm, mm,
course, I think the baseline still have to be, you have to dedicate you have to be very dedicated about whatever you're doing lah, and not quit, right? Because
mm,
if it's so easy, I think everyone will be rich already,
mm.
对吗? Because so far,
Okay.
to me, I've yet to see anybody that they can confidently say they dedicate themselves to something completely and have their goal to be really rich, and really make actions and plans to get what they want
Mm,
and still fail. 很少人吗? If they say they do all this, all this, all this, all this, but they still fail, then cannot be mah, something is wrong. So I think,
mm.
yeah lor, at the end of the day, it's still a lot of work lah if you want to get rich.
Okay. So anyone can be rich as long as they create something of value that people want that is probably not in the market yet, or you can provide something better than what is currently out on the market,
Yes.
or and having the will to push through the struggles that make or break a business or product, whichever that you're doing.
Yep.
Okay, maybe let me phrase it a bit differently. Instead of can anyone be rich, we put it, can everyone be rich?
Can everyone be rich?
Yeah.
Uh, can everyone be rich? I I don't think everyone can be rich, because that's just how our system and ecosystem works, right? Because
Mhm,
there still have to be people in this world that do all the low income jobs, right?
mhm,
The people who are bricklayers, who are in the construction, who are maids, who are whatever lah. They still have to
mhm,
be We still have to have this type of people working in this type of occupation, right? So obviously with their income, even if they are godlike investors, it is hard for them to become rich, ma. And they usually don't have that time because their priorities is on paying their bills, or their families overseas or whatever, that kind of thing.
mhm,
So everyone can become rich? No. The ecosystem
mhm.
in our world still have to be balanced, ma, in some sense lah. So very hard lah, very hard. And I don't think the governments or the people up there will allow it. Make sense?
Oh, okay. We're talking about governments. Will
I don't
not
want to go into
allow it.
politics lah, but obviously the people up there got plan this type of thing also, ma. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, there needs to be a balance. If everyone is rich, no one is rich. There's like a
That's one way to put it.
paradigm. There's a paradigm shift lah. So let's say if 100,000 is the median income, which is not now, right? I don't think it's the medium income. Okay, maybe put a bit higher. If 5 billion is the medium income, then the top 10% will be, I don't know, 100 million really. So
Mhm.
the bar just continues to get higher.
Yeah.
So the definition of rich will be a bit different
Yeah.
if
That's a very
everyone is rich.
yeah.